so I don't look as glamorous as I usually do when I do my videos. But this video is about how can you do all your responsibilities as a stay-home mom and still to do the thing that gives you passion, that thing that gives you just purpose. For me, is to help women through guidance, through their health needs or weight loss goals, or introducing people to a vegan lifestyle, more plant-based foods. I do this through my YouTube channel. I do this on my all sorts of media, social media outlets. I have a Twitter account, I have an Instagram account, Facebook page, my YouTube channel, and my website. And so I try to keep current as much as possible. So I'm always uploading, I'm taking videos, I'm editing. I also have clients that are out of state or out of the country, and I do Skype consultations with them. So I'm always preparing meal plans, consultations, trying to coordinate the hour change, the difference. I'm putting together a wellness guidebook, and so I'm in the process of doing the outline to that book. I'm also forever working on my recipe book, and whenever I have time, I squeeze in a new recipe. And let's see what else. Oh, I also have a personal goal to be able to run 10 miles. And so every morning I wake up and I train. I do 7 miles. So I also do that. And I'm also starting to lift weights again because I used to do that back last year. And I feel that that would just support my training and make me faster and help me recover and not get hurt. So I have all these things that I live for, I love. However, my priority is 2 little munchkins. And so in the morning, I make sure that they're well fed. And when I mean well fed, I make sure that their food does not come from a box. So everything I make is pretty much homemade. I make bread, muffins, granola, cookies, so that requires time for me. And then also when they're out, this is when I'm able to do the bulk of my work. But also I have responsibilities here at home. My responsibilities of keeping a nice clean home, because I'm able to function that way. I'm able to think clearly, be more creative. So everything needs to be in a certain order. I'm very, very different and distinct than I was back before. Back before, everything had to be just perfect. Now it's just as long as the restrooms are clean, there's laundry, it's put away, the dishes are clean, the beds are changed. Those are my priorities. My husband travels quite frequently, and so I find myself being a single parent during those times. And so it becomes kind of challenging. So I came up with a solution. And this is what I do. First of all, you have to be fueled. You have to have food to give you the energy to be able to do all these things that are ahead and to be in a good mood. Because it's no fun to be able to just do all these things, but you're yelling at your kids, you're upset, you're always growling, never smiling, never doing things for yourself. So you have to be in a good mood. So you have to feed your body what it needs, and that's glucose. And glucose comes from carbohydrates. And I can't tell you, so I have to tell you that carbohydrates saved my life. And when I mean carbohydrates in their most natural state, fruits and vegetables and greens and some starchy vegetables. So make sure that you're fueling correctly. And this is what I do. I eat a breakfast most of the times. And when I say most of the times is that sometimes I will have oats in the morning or a vegan muffin. But those are just very rare occasions. What fuels me and what gives me the energy to be able to run 7.7 miles, to be able to train again, and to do everything that I told you just right now is fruit and greens gives me the fuel. And it gives me also, puts me in a good mood. So I have as much fruit as I want to for breakfast, all through lunch. Through lunch, I'll have a big salad with greens, roasted vegetables, beans, and I'll make a dressing with a nut-based dressing. That will carry me on through dinner, believe it or not. And for dinner, I'll have myself another huge plate of greens, roasted vegetables, either avocado or some kind of nut. It might sound pretty boring for you, but you could get pretty creative. It doesn't mean that you have to just have broccoli and cauliflower and carrots. No, last night I made myself a pasta out of zucchini. I made myself marinara sauce with mushrooms and sun-dried tomatoes. And I made myself a salad with strawberries, apples, lettuce, and candy walnuts. You know, so you don't, when I say greens and vegetables, I know most of you think, oh, how boring. But no, you could get really creative. You could actually make yourself even a wrap with roasted eggplant, peppers, lentils. It doesn't have to be boring, but that gets me through. So number one is what you eat. Number two, you have to prioritize your day. I found myself going into a vortex of Facebook and all these social medias out of my work, out of just being socializing and just, seeing who's doing something. So now it's like I literally have to give myself a diet from going that route. And when I mean diet is I have to put it aside. In the mornings, I used to be this person that as soon as I woke up, I would look at my emails and look at Facebook and see who put what. Now I wake up, I take a deep breath. I put one intent in my head. My intent is to not see Facebook from 8 to 12 other than my work. And something that I'm grateful for. So that's what I do in the mornings. So that being said, is that you have to prioritize your time because you don't have much time. You only have 24 hours a day. So really think about how you want to spend that time. Also, relationships. Who gives you value? Your time is valuable. So you want to make sure that you spend it with people that are going to be giving you value, not people that are going to be gossiping, complaining, judgmental. You want to be with people that are going to build you up and give you and add to your bank. So really evaluate your friendships and schedule a coffee date once a week and, try to talk about a book that you read or something that you're going to gain that you could be able to use for your own benefit. So number one is diet. Make sure that you're eating foods that are going to support your day, especially if you have like a really demanding day. Number two, evaluate your friendships and make sure that you're spending valuable time with people that are going to give you quality. Number three, when you do, for example, I was just doing laundry, and what I do when I do laundry is I go into a state of meditation where I'm just giving thanks for, I see a shirt and it gives me a thought of my husband and I feel great love for my husband, or little socks and I give great thanks for my children. But also what I do is I put on my phone and I try to listen to motivational channels on YouTube or a book. I have audiobooks on my phone, and so I do that too. So as I'm folding and clothing and cleaning, I'm listening and I'm getting ideas, and I'm just also a lot of these motivational videos just inspire me to want to do other things and to challenge me. And as far as cleaning, like I said, as long as the bathrooms are clean, the dishes are put away, which is very hard for me because the kitchen is always a mess because I'm always cooking. I don't buy a lot of processed food, so obviously it's going to be dirty, and I come to terms with that. It's okay because I'm feeding my family very good, high quality food, and that is worth having to have a dirty kitchen all the time. So if you come to my house, I'm not embarrassed. I'm not shy. I won't apologize. My kitchen will always be a mess. But clean floors, clean cabinets. That being said, laundry put away and bed sheets put away. And as long as my kids are fed and my husband when he's home. So that's what I do when I'm around the house. As far as my business goes, it's very hard because I want to do so much, but I only have a couple of hours during the day. So what I do is I prioritize. I like putting out these videos because I feel like I'm giving some kind of value. I hope that I inspire you or give you an idea for yourself. So this is very important for me to be doing this. And so I try to do a video at least once a week. And also my clients, I want to give my clients the best support and the best quality work that I can. So at night, I put the kids to bed early and I allot 30 minutes to 15 minutes for my clients, 15 minutes for my website, and then the next day in the morning, I alternate my meditation days. So one day will be meditation at 4:30 in the morning, and one day would be working on my book that I want to get out, and also 15 minutes for my book, 15 minutes for my recipe book. So it's all about allotting your time and telling yourself, okay, 15 minutes. You can accomplish a lot in 15 minutes. So I hope this helped, and I'm not making any excuses because this is how I look. I feel like this is I feel when I'm like this, I'm the most beautiful because this is how I am. I'm transparent. I love getting really dressed up for you guys and putting my makeup on, but I also want you to see the real side of me, that I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I have the same responsibilities as most of you. I don't live a very glamorous life. What I do is I take the most out of life, and I try to do as much as I possibly can with it. And whatever little value, whatever information that I have, because I'm always constantly reading, I'm constantly always listening to podcasts and YouTube channels and websites, because I want to give you value. And I know most of you don't have the time to be doing what I do. So what better way for me to be able to put everything in a little package and a little video and give it to you? And I find that that's giving value to the universe. And that alone blesses me in other ways. So I hope you guys have a beautiful week. I will be doing my favorites for March. I'm not doing them every week because again, you saw how my schedule is. So I'll be doing them once a month, and I can't wait to send that out to you. I pray that all of you are doing well, and I'll be sharing with you on when I do my most favorite things, what I've been up to. Okay, so bye.
You want a hot body, you want a Bugatti, you want a Maserati, you better work it. You want a Lamborghini, sip martinis, look hot in a bikini. You better work it. You wanna live fancy.